Hello, welcome back to my channel. Still sunny. As a farmer's wife, we need some rain. I am in the garden at home, featuring the pet lambs. Where are they? There they are. We have a saddler this afternoon, which I'm so excited about. And we're trying jump saddles. There was nothing necessarily wrong or bad. I'm not going to go into too much detail with the last jump saddle because we did very well in it. He was very happy in it. But there's been some niggles over the last year, 18 months with it, and anyway, I felt like now was the right time to get a different one, and something more suitable to him. So I sold that one, it's already gone. So I've had 3 come from the saddle bank. They got here yesterday, and my saddler is bringing 2. I'm not sure what she's bringing with her, or is it 2? A couple anyway. And the 3 from the saddlebanks, I've got a Fairfax, I think it's a cross country, X cross country something. Here I've got a Kenton Masters jump, and I've got a GFS jumping saddle. Bertie used to have GFS saddles, and we did put that on Marley in the beginning of his career, so I'm hopeful for that one. And the Fairfax obviously is very nice. It's got a little bit of damage, hence why it's in my budget. So, but it's only superficial, just a bit of stitching. So yeah, I'm looking forward to trying them all on him. The only thing I'm really nervous about is it does mean that I'm going to have to pop a little fence in the paddock. The ground is rock hard, so it's just going to be a tiny fence for the purposes of a saddle fitting, and I haven't jumped him since my fall in February, the second of the 2 falls, obviously. So yeah, I'm very nervous about that. I will wear my body protector, but I'm looking forward to seeing what we find for him, and we'll have his dressage saddle checked as well. I haven't actually asked Maxine, who's my lovely saddler, saddler and friend actually. Max is a friend too. She has a horse same age as Marley, and we kind of brought them on together. We did all the same things with them, a lot of group clinics. She got Millie young as well, so it was really nice. And we've done a few team things together. So yeah, looking forward to Max coming, having a look at everything, and then we have the physio tomorrow to give him the go ahead and the once over and check we can do a few more normal activities. But yeah, I haven't asked Maxine if I can vlog today, and I know that she doesn't like being in front of the camera, so I'm hoping we can come up with an inventive way that I can share it with you guys, because so many of you wanted to see it. Yeah, I might just do a video of me riding in each saddle and do a bit of a voiceover, because when we try dressage saddles, he does subtly let you know if he's not happy. Even if it does fit him, you can just tell. There'll be really subtle signs, so Max and I are going to look out for those. Baby is currently asleep, and Lucy, who is, you've probably seen it on Instagram with me quite a few times, she is Ottilie's godmother, and she is coming for the afternoon to help with Ottilie, bless her. Absolute babe. So that's how we're working it all, and I'll see you guys a bit later on when we're at the stables. So straight to it, I'm on board. We had chatted in the stables, and I will cover some of that in a minute, but I'm on a Harry Dabbs jump saddle that Maxine bought with her, and I really liked this one. She really liked it, and most importantly, he really liked it. You can see that he's nice and soft over his back. And I'm going to swap onto the other rein here. So we only just started video and we got a bit into it, and which is a good thing. We needed to concentrate. But this is the first one that I rode in, and I really liked it. He tells you in the right canter if he doesn't like it. And he was very soft. I think, so now I'm in the Ideal. This is an Ideal T&T monoflap jump saddle, which is an adjustable one, which came out last year. His dressage saddle is an Ideal. So these were the 2 that Maxine bought with her, and I was quite keen to try. He was getting a little bit excited in the work here, but that bit there where he just suddenly pushes and opens up, that's where he tells us he's happy, because he can open up. If he doesn't want to take me, that's when normally we notice he's not that happy, and the key with him is in his canter transitions. The only thing Maxine didn't like about the Ideal, I don't know if you can quite see it on here, I'm just going to flip back to that transition. The right transition can be really tricky with him, so the fact he did it really softly and obediently says a lot that he was happy and in the saddle, as was I. Maxine didn't like the flaps on me. They were slightly, I had a bit of gap between the knee roll, but I do put my stirrups up 2 holes from this to jump, and I actually felt comfy, and I don't think in my last jump saddle I pushed up into the knee rolls anyway. But I was comfortable, and Maxine just went from an aesthetic point of view, but he was happy, and that's what I was going with. We've probably got the most footage in this saddle right now. So in the stable, we tried on the Fairfax, another good canter transition. It was too long on his back, sadly, so I couldn't even sit on it. We tried on the GFS, and that bridged on its back, so on his back, so we couldn't sit on that one. And this is the Kenton Masters.
He's definitely higher in the head though.
Yeah.
He's not as soft over his back.
No, I would agree with that. He's more, I'm fighting him. Not fighting him, but having to...
Bless him. He's not objectional, but he's just not. You need to watch these videos back.
Yeah. And I definitely did that, and you can see here that his stride length, even his stride length, is much shorter and choppier. And we go into left canter in a minute, and I look at Maxine and we look at each other and we just agree, actually, let's stop there. He's not happy. So that was a little trip, so we can forgive that. But again here, he's not happy, so he didn't even try right canter, and actually I got off. And it's subtle things like that with him that you just know when he's not fully comfortable. Back in the Harry Dabbs for a jump, and I've left the audio in so you can see me dilly-dallying. Is there a rein you'd like me to come off first?
Whichever you're happier on. Come on.
Oh, this is awful.
What, he is awful, your saddle's awful, or just having to do this?
Having to jump my horse.
Okay.
As you can see, I'm very nervous and riding a little defensively, but he jumped it very beautifully in the saddle. And I really like the Harry Dabbs saddle, and I'd previously been told that the Harry Dabbs tree would be good for him. And again, a sweet little pop. I'm holding on to him a little bit, but I was very happy in the Harry Dabbs. Now back in the Ideal TNT. I think I do feel more comfy in this. So there is Auntie Lucy. She's not going to thank me for putting this on YouTube. With a very sleepy Otterly. So job well done. Well done, Lucy. She's an absolute babe. Back to the saddle fitting. So yeah, the Ideal TNT, which I believe came out last year, and his dressage saddle is an Ideal. So I know that we both like the brand as well. So I'm about to jump in this one. This is normal for him to stick his head up when there's jumps around, and in his defence, he hasn't jumped for 4 months. But watching the videos back, I think I just look happier, so does he in this one. I don't know what it is. I'm obviously holding on to him in front. It's what I do when I get nervous. I think we all do it. But yeah, I'm super happy in the saddle, and then this is quite a sweet jump from him. So we are now in the dressage saddle, but just to carry on from the jumping, I did pick the Ideal TNT to keep for a couple of weeks from Maxine. Sadly, all 3 from the Saddlebank had to go back. Now the real test for Marley. So this is an Ideal Rowella. We've had this for 3 or 4 years. Just needed a little tweak on the flocking, which Maxine has done. And Marley's not very good at jumping and then having to go on the flat. And actually what I'm seeing right now, he's going quite sweetly after he's done a fence. And the key with him is just having him down into the rein. He can be really, really fussy, but he's over his back. I'm happy, and especially considering there is a small jump up in the field and he just jumped. He's actually being really cooperative. He's very much a jumper. He loves to jump. But I don't know if you can all notice this from what the little footage that I have added into this vlog. But for me, it's the stride length, particularly in trot. He's a little bit short in the canter there, but that is again to do with the fact there's a jump up. Even on the hard ground, he still lets us know in the stride length whether he is happy or not in a saddle. And he is happy in this one. And I'm pleased to say that I am going to go out and do a little dressage outing at the weekend. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I can vlog it. Oh, just giving Royal Mail some directions. But even then, I'm not paying attention in riding him, but he's over his back. He's fluent through the stride length. And there you can see what happens when I don't pay attention in the right canter transition. It is our nemesis. But we do then get a really nice one, which is most important, because I then know he is definitely happy in the saddle. And I try to stress this enough to everyone that's been helping me finding different saddles or tweaking, and especially to Maxine. I want his happiness and comfort, beautiful transition, to come before mine. So, several saddles have been sat in. How many did I sit in the total? Three jump on my dressage, so 4 saddles. I think we put 5 on his back in the stable. We didn't film any of that, mainly because I forgot to ask. Just put him out in the field. There's Pixie, Princess, there he is. And it's hard not to be biased, is it? Because I had my favourites in my head, but one was just particularly comfy, and he is quite good at letting us know. There he is, there. And he definitely preferred his stride length was longer in one. And hopefully, I haven't watched back any of the videos yet, but hopefully I'll be able to see that on the videos. And so we got 3 from the saddlebank, and neither of them were suitable, which is a shame. One of them was too long past his last rib, which you think if they're all 17-inch or 17.5, whatever it is, they'd all be the same length. But Maxine, my lovely saddler, was explaining that they're not. So one was past the last rib, so didn't even ride in that. One of them bridged really badly, which is a brand that I used to have for Bert, and the brand has previously been on Marley, but again, apparently they've changed all the trees. So then we only ended up riding in one from the saddlebank, which was really comfy and nice, but he didn't like it as much. I picked up one canter, and he told us both. He didn't do anything. Again, you will have already seen on the video, but he didn't like that one as much. And for me, it's about him more than it is me. I was comfy in them all, actually. So Max bought 2 with her, and both of them were really good. One of them we have kept here, so I'm going to try that for a couple of weeks, go hacking. She wants me to go jumping in it, so hopefully we get the go ahead with Becca, our physio, tomorrow to carry on jumping. Today he had only jumped a couple of cross poles, just purely, I was so nervous, so nervous, which is silly, but actually he did fill me with confidence. He was keen, he jumped really well. I think I jumped once, maybe twice in each rein and each saddle, because the ground is so hard. But I'm feeling more positive that we have potentially found something, which is exciting, and that we can go and have a little jump. I think ideally I'd like to go and have a Joe lesson, otherwise known as my fairy godmother. Joe has been with us, oh hi boy, the whole journey since 4-year-old. So we will see. There's multiple species drinking here, and then oh, there she is, there's Felicity the pig. Welcome to my funny farm. So that's a wrap for this vlog. I mean, I could change my mind. I might include the physio on the end of it tomorrow, but I'm going to see where we're at, and maybe I'll carry on from this point and add some of the physio in tomorrow, see what Becca says. Hi boy, you speaking at the pig? He doesn't really like the pig. Can't blame him. Although you are a lovely girl, aren't you, Felicity? Yeah? Baby wearing, and my amazing friend Lucy, who is Ottily's godmother, held the fort with Ottily while I rode. Gosh, my arm's getting achy now, so I'm going to love you all and leave you. Thank you for everyone that wanted this as a vlog. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it yet. Maxine just videoed me riding in each saddle, and I'm going to voice over them, I think. Well, you will have already found out because you will have watched it all. Anyway, thank you. I might even do a separate one for the physio tomorrow. I'm going to see how long this one is, and hopefully we can start bringing you some more exciting stuff with a baby in tow, which is what we do best. Please like, please comment, and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Bye.